What up? What up? It is Mom here with Momcast. Hey, Sydney girl, All American, Season 7, Episode 12. We only got one more to go before the finale. And here with me today is none other than Sydney herself.
Hi, guys.
Home from college. We decided we just do this one together because, hey, why not? So let's get into this episode. What was it? Don't hate the player? Don't hate the player. That's the name of the episode. Let's go. All right. Opening scene. They playing football. They winning, but the morale is low.
There's no spirit.
Because Jordan is the heart, and Jordan was laid out on the floor last time we saw him, so there's no heart. Everybody's down in the dumps.
Yeah.
You say, well, Yasi.
Yeah, and Yasi still laid back, and he ain't coming back.
So the morale is low. The baby bump.
Cutest little bump.
Oh my goodness, it got the belly bump. Auntie Olivia is back. Well, Mama O with the baby bump. That was so cute. I was like, okay, baby bump.
Her outfit was cute too.
That was cute. All right. The hair was big, but hey, it's whatever.
Hey, he revealed his secret identity just in time to save Jordan's life. It's kind of a hero move.
Kind of a suspicious move. Like, he had plenty of opportunities to tell me. I mean, we actually became good friends.
Not good friends. When she came out with the good friends, that was too much for me. Like,
y'all drank more than y'all talked. And it's just like, I think we were really just starting.
Put them libations down.
No, for real.
And
liver check.
All that bunch of good friends. You're not going to be good friends with, this man and you married, honey. No, you're not going to be good friends. That's not going to be, that's not he put a ring on it. So we are not good friends. It's just not, we're not. No. And she was a little too upset about, like it was her. Like, he lied to me. Like,
girl, you're not even related to them. You're in my marriage. So.
Whew. And the 24-hour gym strikes again.
I'm so sick of this Planet Fitness. I really am. I really am. Because there is no weight room that you are allowed in without proper keys in 25-8.
He the coach.
Okay, but the school ain't open like that.
He got access.
I'm tired of
access. So KJ come in with his towel and his water, like he getting ready to do him some sets and reps. And you know what? At this point, this is the only thing that's missing is the logo because we're open all the time here. And this sweat, what is the arm sweat? Like, what's that?
Grease.
He was doing kickboxing.
Mr. Miyagi.
All right. Oh, and KJ needs to call Khalil for some tips on the ropes because I don't think he was doing those reps. He don't got the gains.
I guess.
Okay. Well, apparently, though, it's a smear campaign. He said he saw in the teacher's lounge that they, Kingston Jeremy sucks or something like that. Like, they don't like him.
Okay, but what are you doing in the lounge?
Well, he the coach, so he can go in the lounge.
Okay.
Right. But yeah, so he heard about the beef. Him being a teacher, he'd heard about the beef. So
Right.
But I'm mad too. If I'm Tori, I'm mad. You said you left me on the steps. You left me on red. I sent several text messages. You never replied. I know your grandfather came into town and it was like he just blew up the set, but I feel like you could have left, like you could have sent me a heads up. And instead of going to Amina's house,
no.
You ain't had to come to my house, but you got to at least tell me what's going on.
Could he have sent her a message back? Okay, yes.
Right.
However, Tori, we already knew that he not really feeling you like that, and you keep inviting him to stuff, and keep showing yourself that you like him, and he keeps showing time and time again he not about it. So,
but he keep giving her false hope. He kind of like hyping her up. I'd be mad too.
Okay, if she already know about the false hope, so just stop messing with it.
She want to be, well, yeah. We're moving on. Girl.
Get out that
Get
hotel room.
out that room. Get out that. I mean, run.
Girl, came in
run.
on 10.
No, don't come here knocking like the police.
And
get out of that room.
You're wrong, and you did this.
How dare you?
Did you use me to get to?
That ain't your husband. You don't need to be mad? Didn't no answers from him? Like,
It was never that.
I didn't like that. Girl, get out that room.
Right.
No. Okay, but on the side note though, his outfit was fitting. Like he had the maroon and he had the what y'all call them dunks, them Nike shoes, low cut. I don't know. But they matched the pants right, and then he had the crisp white halter. Look at that pop.
Good, right?
Oh gosh, the crisp white halter with the pant. Man, his outfit was fitting, but then not him trying to clean up and all this other kind of crazy stuff.
She cleaned up.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, she get back to the house, and Olivia was like, "Well, where you been at? I'm going to get the descriptions." The descriptions was at the house.
Provided for, and
she had to come clean because
this is my doctor,
right?
And
he
writes out
all of my
scriptures.
And he gives me all of my medicine in the room.
So I just, you didn't pick up the first script.
No.
Not the first pill.
Throw your hands up and say, Lord, forgive me. That's what you need to do because you done told one. You need to quit. Stop it now. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's why you got busted. Jordan walks up. Over my shoulder. Right. He caught you. Yeah, but Jordan. He did need to be resting, though.
Go back upstairs in that king-size bed and kick your feet up, please.
I think that was a queen. That didn't look like a king. But, it's all right. But he was mad. He was very upset. He's very, very upset about that.
Very.
And he should have been because that was some mess. And she was like, I think you should hear him out. I think you should be quiet. And hush. That's what you do.
Well, like, I definitely feel like she didn't need to go as far as go into the room. She probably could have just sent that all in a message.
Right.
However, though, Jordan was doing a lot of disrespect, talking about some don't you dare.
That man was hurt.
Okay, you can be hurt, but don't you dare say don't you dare to me. That was doing way too much, Jordan.
Don't you dare, don't you dare me.
We are not giving you your lunch. How about you just walk back upstairs?
He came down there and got his own snack.
Try it again.
This man, he was like, okay, he's trying to tear me down. I'm going to tear him down first. Okay, the revenge, the way that the revenge was, okay, it was getting a little dark. Okay.
How you going to tear me down and you got a whole stab?
He can't do no tearing down. But it was getting a little dark. Like, I felt like he could have let it go. He could have took the high road, like, and just said, you know what? That's too bad, and I do appreciate this man saving my life. However, thus and so, like, we don't have to be familial just because. Like, he could have brought it down. Like, he could have been the bigger person and brought it down. But Layla, at this time, this was not the time for you, honey, to try to put that on him. You're gonna have to pray and let the Lord do it because you don't need to say nothing at this point because you already went to the room. Like, you already
the whole room.
So at this point, it's nothing you're gonna say that I'm gonna hear you really well. So, yeah, this wasn't the time, Layla Boo. That wasn't the time. Switching gears. Auntie Cuckoo. Good morning.
Hey. Want some breakfast?
Did you sleep good? On my couch?
My couch. Preach. If you don't come back
and reclaim your dwelling.
Your casa.
Because right now, you about to get put out.
Everybody in your house except you. And there's something wrong with that. For real.
At this point, call Miss Grace back because, shoot.
It's
that's who living here.
Right.
It's a hostel at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Khalil, what the note I wrote down was 2 steps forward and 5 steps back.
That's just about where we got.
We got to, I need some help. And the help came. And now we're at, I don't need nobody again. I'm like, oh. This episode 12, boo. Don't go back to episode number 2. Like,
we don't have time for that.
We don't. We need to be moving forward. Not going back. Moving ahead. Here to declare to you. Khalil. Move over.
Please.
All right, just move on over and just okay. But then the rushing out and all that, I got first period free and all this.
You don't have.
Come on, please. Coop was like, man, I wrote the book. You ain't. I'm not new to this.
1, you don't have first period.
I'm true to this.
2, You don't care about practice because we would have saw you at the game. But were you at the game? Was he at the game?
No, he was
No,
not, because he
so
hasn't been
you
to
don't
practice.
care about practice.
He was like Allen Iverson. Practice. Forget practice. Forget the game too at this point because he wasn't
Throw it
there.
all away. Mm-hmm.
So he done ran out the door and then left his bags. Okay, so we know he wasn't going to class. He just left his bag.
Well,
He was never going to
be
class.
serious. Just be serious.
Never going to class. Okay. Meanwhile, back at Beverly.
There you are.
I don't want to talk to you. You see, leave that girl alone.
You better be glad that we up in this school because it would take a lot to get them off.
Gonna take a miracle. This won't be one of them because this ain't it. I know. Smear your name. Ooh.
And just making
dishonor on your cow.
Every last excuse.
Girl.
Every last.
Look at her face. That says I'm over it.
Very much so. And get out of
Read
my
the
face.
room. And
Read
get
it.
out of my... Yes, get out of my face is right, but he don't. So he proceeds to tell her his sad song, like, cue violins. I feel like we need violins playing at this point. But you see the face right there? That face right there means she's back. She's sucked in. She's like, oh.
Tori, we were all rooting for you.
She was...
we were all rooting for you.
But apparently she was not rooting for herself because she done got sucked back into KJ's mess. Leave him alone. He messy, honey. He messy.
He don't like you.
And he don't like you. He don't. Okay.
Cool. I'm going to need you to go to that school through the main office.
No, we going through the hallway.
No, and drop that book bag off and let them dial up whatever teacher he in the classroom with.
He ain't at school.
Well, they'll figure that out when they dial them up. I mean, she just roaming the halls and, oh, coach.
Remember me? Nice to meet you.
No. Drop that bag off at the main office. We done had gangbangers in the hallway. We done had
everybody in the hallway.
Everybody in the hallway.
We already know ain't no security over there. South Crenshaw, they don't have no security. We already discovered that. None.
Well, we gonna need to go in the budget and dig for it.
Back
Because
at
I'm tired of everybody coming in every which way except the main entrance.
Whatever they want around here. Just whatever you want. So at this point, see, I had to pull my notes out so I didn't forget to say something. The skipping of the school, and as soon as she unzipped that bag, I was like, I bet it's a jankiness. I bet it is. It's got to be, because look at her face. Like, I don't...
It couldn't have been anything else.
No, she was looking very, very concerned. You like who cares?
No. Guys, she still got a lineup on the side. But they can't never get her a crisp, clean hairline.
A number 5?
I don't know what number.
A number 5.
But they gonna need to do something.
Go leave Auntie Coop alone.
No.
All right, here we go. Back at the steps of conversation.
I say,
these steps stay hype. These steps is lit almost as much as the gym. Because the conversation steps, they just be, they always
stay
on.
at these steps. What I would like to see the attendance sheets that y'all got.
Maybe it's after school.
It's not after school. I guarantee you, it is not after school hours. Y'all need to get y'all tail in that classroom.
Tori's posture has changed. She's very, very comfortable at this point.
Ain't too comfortable.
She forgave him.
I'm tired of all this forgiveness. Because
you're supposed to forgive.
No, okay. So we supposed to forgive.
Yes.
But it's just like we also not supposed to keep returning back to the issue, and she keep returning back to the issue.
Well, I agree. But now,
her feelings hurt.
Okay, so but since when though do Layla's have? It's like a live music lounge now, like that. Is that what it is now? So her favorite artist
gonna be there. Where that one artist went, because
She's gonna be
Did
shook.
we ever figure that out?
Well, no, but she'll be there tonight, and maybe he'll meet her there, and they'll do better. We'll see.
No.
They're not gonna do.
No.
Okay.
No.
But stop! Meanwhile, back at the house, we looking in the photo albums back down memory lane, City.
Who's family is that?
Girl, that's them.
No, it's not.
That's them, the Bakers.
No,
that's who they are.
It's really not. Because
Sorry.
Ooh.
Hey, you spent the entire day getting game from Crenshaw's finest, and it was just, I guess you would have learned a little more.
We're gonna put our
remembered your books.
We're gonna put our thoughts on the next slide.
Smart kid.
But
like
when Coop, I like this part. I'm glad that Hood Coop is still in the building because Auntie Coop was suffocating me.
I mean, but
your
we
ass
saw a
up.
snippet.
She got it.
She went in that old lady house.
Well, yeah,
Sorry.
but so I guess she still had it. But I'm glad she back in this episode because
it was just
right, sit your butt down,
Down.
and
I guess you would have learned a little
no,
more.
and where you going with your gat?
Remembered your books. I guess
Sideways.
a kid like you don't need them, right?
Right.
Nah,
where you
bro,
going with
no.
that? Because where you going with that?
Bro, this too.
You ain't can't even attend class. Just
Okay, so fast forward. We got everybody in the house, but Jordan acting like somebody.
he's so stuck up in baby.
Well, I guess he mad, but not
the
coming
only
out
one man.
and ignoring them people like that. You see the people in your house, act like you got home training though,
So-
at least.
So
But I guess he's too mad for that. Okay, so what was Khalil gonna do out here in this alley? He was gonna roll up one against a nation.
with 3. Girl.
And where did Coop come from?
Man versus 100 man versus gorilla. Cause what's really going on?
But where did Coop come from? How's she in the shadows? Just
The shadow.
just roll up like a ninja.
So what you gonna do?
So
What are you doing here?
let him be. Let him be. At this point,
Let
this is
him
what
get
he
in
want to
trouble.
do.
Let him
be.
get in trouble.
Just let him.
Cause
Bail him out later if you want.
we
Like
got
you said, leave the backpack. Let him be.
at the office. At the office.
Oh, Jordan. He done got so angry
Yeah,
that
he started bleeding again. Like, and Layla ain't doing no type of actual helping. Just looking.
she tending to the wound.
She wasn't tending to nothing.
She tending to the wound.
She wasn't tending to nothing.
She want to make sure her man was not finna bleed out.
Was already bleeding. So just take
Change
him
the
somewhere,
bandage.
change the bandage, clean it up.
And let's go.
She just over here.
That's right, tend to it.
Just
Tend
lay
to
there.
it.
Go to bed. Just go back
Oh,
upstairs and
tend
you
to
rest.
it.
And you rest. That's what you should do.
It's been a full day for everybody
Over
at
there
this
getting
point.
worked up. You got time for that.
Everybody. Oh, meanwhile at Layla's. Why Cash is
Last
sitting
time
at the
I
bar?
thought you said you was finna drop him off. What you doing over there
He
getting
sat
scotch
down
on the rocks?
Had a cognac. Neat. Girl, did you hear none of what he
Oh,
said?
right. You right. Well, yeah, whiskey sour neat.
At this point. You don't even know what that is.
No, but that's what he got.
I don't think he need to have it. I think he need to go home.
And check the liver.
To the,
There needs to be a checking of the liver. I need to know who y'all doctors is. Because
They're not on that.
this is not
I think everyone should just say no because it is a lot of drinking
heavy on the just say no.
at this point. So, all
Heavy
right.
on the just say no.
This lounge, I don't understand how the underage, they're not even like 20. They 17. They juniors. They not even seniors. How they just hanging out in the bar? I never really thought about it. I don't like
Some
it.
new guidelines needs to be.
And Tori, mind your
She stay in everybody's business except hers. And it's just like, you don't even know KJ like that for real. And let alone his daddy. And you just go.
She thinks she do. See, she got secondhand information. So she's going off of what KJ has said. And she's like, let me talk. I don't know what gave her the gumption or the gall
the audacity
to go and talk to this man. Like,
at the bar. Again, find yourself in a common seat and not a bar seat.
either it's brilliant or it's crazy. Like,
It's not.
I don't know. But
It's just
Cassius was seeming a little enlightened after she left, which is crazy.
You just getting advice from everybody.
Okay, now, ma'am, call your boss.
Your boss. The manager.
What? The monitor?
The manager.
The monitor.
Because what are you doing over here? Well, Richie Rich.
Oh my gosh.
Richie Rich
What am I
just
gonna
didn't
do?
show up. So
Call your boss.
Shambles.
Call the boss.
Fine.
Oh, KJ can stay. KJ can stay. We like him. He can stay. Cash as you get out. You can't stay. Okay, again, I need a map because the way we are traveling from Layla's to the Baker residence to Beverly to it's happening too quickly. We were just at the bar with Tori. How he left Tori and then come to the house now for the barbecue.
How much y'all spending on gas? Y'all got bus tickets.
Somebody show me a map of All American because in the comments, maybe somebody knows something we don't because this always baffles me.
Like, how we gonna go from the house and Khalil missing and then you just like, oh, I forgot. I got life 360.
You know, listen, you best believe the minute I don't know where somebody at, I'm going to 360 to see where they at. Did they leave the house?
Hey, cool. You don't know where Khalil was this whole episode.
And now
and
she
this
concerned.
one time.
She like, I don't know where he is.
Where is he at?
Girl, you was a ninja in the alley. You was at the school.
Like,
and you don't know where he at?
You knew which block he was on. And now you just like, oh, I don't know.
Against all her powers, she ran out of powers. Okay. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. He came back. He's in the house now. And here go Cool Black. Gonna dab him. Come on, dab.
You weren't dabbing. You're clapping.
She don't want to dab me up.
I tried.
Okay, well, he's back.
I
guess all is forgiven. KJ back there setting the table for the barbecue.
I'm just not gonna drop charges that quick. I'm sorry. I really am not.
But see, at this point, do we even know who we filing charges against?
Well, once we figure it out, they finna be picked right back up.
Because I feel like if it wasn't Marquis, it could have been.
Who is Marquis?
His daddy. That's cool. Marquis. Whatever. If it wasn't his daddy, it could have been Uncle Big Head. We don't know who it was.
That's the grandfather, mom.
His uncle though. It's Jordan's uncle. Oh. Uncle Big Head. Pop.
Uncle Big Head.
It could have been him. We don't really. It wasn't confirmed who it was that attacked us. We don't know. So direct them charges somewhere else. Anyway, he's all is forgiven at this point. So no, we're fine. We're fine. There no charges will be filed. We're fine. Meanwhile, at Layla's.
I'm so sick of seeing that girl say, Stop. And let's never start it again. Because Thea tried that mess. We had to listen to Thea and Alicia Keys. And I'm tired of hearing. This song don't even sound uplifting. Well, no.
What song is this?
It doesn't sound uplifting for the occasion. This seemed
the
like...
words were uplifting.
I don't care. This seemed like the type of song that you sing at the elementary school Black History program.
It was given middle school.
We gonna be the change. We gonna find a way, and we gonna find some love.
It was given Andrew Day. Andrew Day.
Let's go step by step and brick by brick, like the Hate You Give said. I just
don't understand. I mean, okay, so fine. Tori's singing. She likes to sing. Okay, good. Give her a stage. But her replacing the artist that was supposed to give a concert tonight, I just don't feel like, at this point, just open up karaoke for all of the patrons to go and sing their song. But hey.
No, I'm not happy because it's not on the same level as I was expecting.
Right. And if I had to pay a cover fee, I am going to want a refund.
Oh, a full. Yeah, and a free drink.
And maybe a coupon.
A free drink.
Right, a coupon. It's in order.
Definitely.
In order.
Yeah.
I don't know when she gonna learn. Maybe it's gonna be season 8. But at this point, she ain't learned. And I don't like... No, learned. She ain't learned or learned. She ain't done none of that, which is the problem. And I don't like it. I'm gonna move on because I don't like it.
Next. He got his blue burgundy suede shoes on. And barely anybody set that bar didn't sing it.
He was dressed up, and nobody saw
dressed to the nines.
But he was everywhere. He met with Liv. He met with Jordan and them. He went to the bar. He came back to Jordan and them, and now he back in the hotel.
And in every occasion, in every slide, he even looked pitiful.
Right. I thought Khalil was looking pitiful. At this point, it's a contest between who looked the most pitiful.
Him,
Cassius, or Khalil.
Jordan. And Jordan.
Jordan just as mad. Jordan don't be looking pitiful. This right here, though, this is a pitiful look. He need to call his ex-wife. That's what he needs to do.
Not in ribs. This is what I'm saying.
Is the ribs even
No, this is what I'm saying.
What in the world?
How we gonna go from looking in the photo albums saying I can't look at not the first George Foreman grill, and we just gonna bust out a full rack of ribs?
He got over it.
You didn't get over it.
He did. He done put girl, he done barbecued.
I'm gonna need us to be so everlastingly for real. Jordan did not cook them ribs.
He barbecued.
He didn't barbecue. And Billy barbecued once.
Maybe they got them from the grocery store. Like where the pasta salad and all the rest of them fixings came from.
Okay,
because
so what he was doing over there at the grill?
Ain't nobody. He was cutting up some chicken breast. But ain't nobody in this house.
So where the chicken at?
It's on the table.
No.
Why they got candles though? You don't put candles out with no barbecue.
The light's on already.
Unless you on the beach, like on a picnic. But you don't put candles out. I don't understand this dinner table. Bless the Lord. Just say your grace and don't eat. Don't eat. Oh, it's the family. Cassius, he couldn't stay.
Well, thank you, Layla, for coming back.
And Coop didn't even stay. I guess this is a family dinner now. This is it. I feel like somebody missing.
Not the family. No, for real, I feel like somebody.
It's
just
missing
weird because Spencer not there with Liv, and you know, it just seemed like KJ don't need to be there because he's the one person he actually like. Amina.
If Amina was here, that would wreck it. She really don't need to be here.
Okay, but I feel like if she was in town, wherever she may be, because it might be like someone stop over her.
Bring Cassius. If anybody, bring Cassius back before you bring Amina. Don't bring Amina. Don't bring me. We don't need me. We don't need me. Okay. All right. Well, that was the end of the episode. It is one more to go, and
we're stressed.
Predictions. I think. Who you think gonna win the championship though? Beverly or South Crenshaw? Girl, that's it. It's got to be. It's got to be. This got to be the championship.
It's a toss-up, but I feel like
I think at this point, because Cash has been behaving so badly, I don't think they're gonna give him the win just because he's been acting up. Like he'll just have to eat some more humble pie and be like, okay, I did lose, and all right, I lost. Or he could win, but then he'll have to be like, okay, Dad, we won, but I'm not tearing down the legacy. Yeah. So, like,
it's a toss-up.
It's a win, but it's not a win. Like, I don't know. And as far as KJ and Mina and them go,
no telling.
Just don't get because Mina, she still like Khalil, but then she tried to bust him with, you gonna have to come better than that. And I know what I want.
She like Khalil, but it's just also like she know that it is a big part of her that know that friendship with KJ is not just a friendship.
She know that.
She know that.
And she need to stop playing.
And if KJ pop out with some foolishness talking to Tori,
leave Tori alone. But see, he done stronger. He done wound her back up. He done wound her back up. Nah. And cut. We'll just have to watch it and see. All right. Well, that's it. This is over. Momcast is over. Episode 12. This is fun. I gotta sit here with us. All right. We'll see you next time.
Bye.